morning, good afternoon or evening, whenever you are watching this video. It's been 2 weeks since I launched my danfrolik.com website, and your feedback was truly great, so motivating, so thank you very much for that. Some of you asked me to share my story, how I left the corporate world and start building my own online fitness business. Well, here's the story and 10 lessons which I think are worth considering. By the way, as you can see, I'm in Alor Island, which is in the remote part of Indonesia. It's so beautiful here. Beach, mangrove forest, vast blue ocean, and fishermen in their small villages, and living simple but hard life, I guess. And nothing can be more far away from corporate world and boardrooms and conference call than this. So I think this is really the right place to shoot this video. Let me take a walk on the beach and talk to you and share my story, and at the same time you can see a little bit of the place where I am now. First of all, I was very lucky. I never had a problem in finding a good job, and really enjoyed all or most of my jobs in the corporate world. And that was 20 plus years, so that's quite a time. There were of course moments in my life when I didn't enjoy what I was doing, but either I pushed through and it was fine, or when I felt like it's time to move, I simply moved out and found a different job or different company. I think this is our lesson number one. Don't quit immediately when something is not as you like, but at the same time, if your feeling lasts for more than, say, 3 months, then just go for it and leave and find something else, something more motivating. Don't let bad bosses or jobs that suck your energy spoil your evening. I was really privileged to work first during my studies for a strategic marketing agency. It was a German company who came to Czech Republic after Volkswagen bought Skoda, and this company did most of the marketing for Skoda before Volkswagen set up their own departments and people. So I had great leaders there in the agency, and we were doing some incredible projects, so very interesting, and I learned so much. From my view, it's very important to keep learning, and that's our lesson number 2. At least for me, new stuff is always very motivating. Short time in the Czech insurance company, after 3 months I realized this is not for me, and I left without any regrets. And then I joined Bankizer to learn the product marketing and classical advertising. It was a great time there, again good people, but then I realized selling detergents is not exactly my cup of tea, and moved to Best Foods, and there I found one of my passions, food business. That company was later sold to Unilever, and I stayed on. Again, I learned a lot, met some great people, got wonderful jobs. Who would think that 30 years old can lead a food business in Czech Republic of 120 million euro? Fruitful 9 years there. Nevertheless, the company did one of its restructurings, and I lost my job. Lesson number 3, this was one of the best things that could ever happen to me. Why? Everything was getting a little too comfortable. I had a nice job, good salary, started family, everything went so smooth, and I kind of think I started a bit stagnating. And as Jack Sully says in Avatar, there is always one day where we have to wake up. So I woke up. Did I panic? No, not at all. Did I start looking for another job? Not really. I took 5 months off. We had amazing time with the family, some long holidays in Sardinia and Orkney Islands, and then I had some time to reflect and also relax, and so this was our lesson number 4. If you get a chance for break, just grab it. I actually planned to take more time off, but then two companies started chasing me, and really I ended up joining one of them. TV Prima, let me just find some place to sit here. Television Prima is the second largest TV channel, commercial TV channel in the Czech Republic, and I became their sales director to help the CEO restructure the sales department and get some new ideas in. What an adventure! I can tell you that was completely different and much more chaotic, I would say, than anything I had experienced before. Again, very useful learning, but I realized after some time that the mass media world is not for me, and I took an opportunity not to be missed. I joined Nike as a general manager for Czech and Slovak markets. That means followed one of my other passions in life, which is sport and fitness. And that was brilliant, independent job. I truly enjoyed it. Here is important to mention that my wife and I were often talking about leaving Czech Republic for some time and moving to a different country, try how it's life somewhere else. And starting a job with Nike, I thought, okay, great, but for some time we will not move. How wrong I was, you know. After 1 year, my boss called me and offered me an opportunity to start a Nike Middle East office in Dubai. And so we packed, left Prague with our 3-year-old son and 9-month-old daughter and moved to Middle East. Great experience again, great time, wonderful friends. Lesson number 5. If you get a chance, leave your home country and try live somewhere else. That experience is priceless. And if you don't get a chance, just create one for yourself, okay? Nike wanted me to move to another bigger job after 1 year first, and then again after second. We prefer to stay in Dubai and get more time to explore the region and its culture, so I left again. That was not an easy decision because Nike is a great company, and you know, I was very happy there. But at the same time, I didn't really allow you know, a corporate world to influence too much my own life. So we decided to leave. After some time, I joined Tommy Hilfiger, and that followed by CSM Bakery Solutions. Another great roles and companies full of adventure, hard work, friendships and learning. And now after some time I started to feel like, well, all good, but what's next? All these corporate roles are very nice, but a feeling started to creep inside my head that there is probably another way how to live our lives. On a family front, we decided to give kids a completely different life experience, and we moved to Bali so that they can go to the green school where, you know, they are outdoors and learn not only math and literature, which is important, but also how to take better care of our blue planet. So what about leaving corporate world? Well, I started thinking about it 2 years before I actually left. Lesson number 6. If you have that idea, that calling, starting something on your own, don't just quit and start figuring it out right away. From my view, you have to be a bit prepared, otherwise that change might be a bit too big for you and perhaps for your family too. Now, how to find your passion and how to turn it into a business? Your passion should be easy because, you know, that's something you love to do, something you would keep doing even if nobody paid you for it, you know. So there is also high chance that if you love something, that you are also good at it, and other people might be willing to pay you for sharing your experience. Could be sales expertise, could be dog training, it could be dirt bike riding lessons. I mean, whatever you're passionate about can be turned into something where you can generate your income from. Now, let's come back to the income later, but I think lesson number 7 is find something you are really passionate about, think about how to turn it into an income, and perhaps learn how other people did it. Get inspired and again learn. In my case, I was developing an own fitness program for 10 years. It was just for me. I never thought about really sharing it with anybody. My lower back was really in the bad shape from all the sitting. One of the lumbar spine discs herniated, you know, for I didn't have enough core strength and lack of flexibility in the muscles, especially in the, in the legs, and that created a situation where my body simply didn't like it. I needed an exercise routine that was really simple, required no space and no equipment whatsoever. It could be done where I was, hotel room, at home, simply anywhere. So I was collecting knowledge from Pilates, yoga and physiotherapy, that as a patient, be sure about that, and building my exercise. People started asking me, hey Dan, well, you live such a busy life and travel around the world, how can you stay so fit? And and that triggered an idea that not only I need such a program, other people have the same needs, and if I share it with the world, perhaps other people can benefit, and potentially I can even turn it into the business. Well, let's see about that business. I'm right at the beginning. We're already getting some great feedback, but of course it will be interesting to, to watch how it all develops. Lesson number 7, let me repeat it here, that's very important. So if you have this idea, find something you are really passionate about and then think about how to turn it into an income and learn from other people how they did it. Lesson number 8, start building your passion project while you are still working for your company. After some time you will see either everything will look so good and you so convinced, time will come that you can quit your job and move into an already promising business idea, or you will find out that's not the right project and more time is needed to come up with something else. Lesson number 9, once you decide to move, then move and never look back. At the end, there are 3 possible outcomes. 1, your new idea will work, you will tremendously enjoy doing it and money start coming in. Second possible outcome, your original idea won't work, but in the process you will find something else that is going to work. Or number 3, well, you will find out being own boss and entrepreneur is not for you, and then you will go and find another job. Your entrepreneurial experience will be for sure an asset in that process. And finally, lesson number 10, hey, don't be fooled by me sitting on the beach. Yeah, that's of course possible, but that's possible even in the corporate life. So don't be misled by, it's all easy. No, it's not. It's hard work. So remember, lesson number 10, it's hard work. It definitely feels like doing your own business. It will feel at times it's more difficult, more challenging, more effort required than your previous corporate job. Yes, you get more freedom, but it takes an effort. And also one other thing is, you never really stop thinking about it. You cannot keep working all the time and thinking what to do, how to do, what to improve, and all this. Where to learn, who are the people to talk to so that they can share your experience. Here are our 10 lessons. I hope you enjoyed watching, and most important that you find the story useful for you. Let me know your story. Scroll down and leave me a comment, or go on Facebook, comment there, send me an email, whatever you like. I'm always inspired to hear back from you, and perhaps I can even share it with the other people so that they can get inspired. My name is Dan Frolet. I am the author of ExFitt online core strengths and body flexibility fitness program for successful but busy people. You can also give me a like or share with your friends, whoever you think might benefit. Have a great day.